Good day and welcome to today's product presentation. My name is Carol Darcy and I'm a Senior Consultant at Nolan Business Solutions. Today we will review and discuss features of our Dynamics GP Intercompany Postings module. First, let's find out a little more about our company. Nolan has been in business and developing extensions for Dynamics GP for over 18 years. With its corporate office in the UK, it also has a presence in North America with employees in both the US and Canada. With modules that are embedded in the Dynamics GP system, we offer solutions that help streamline a number of business processes. Our product portfolio includes Advanced Bank Reconciliation, which focuses on automating an organization's bank reconciliation process and improve its cash management function. Intercompany Postings, which will be the focus of today's presentation, and helps simplify transaction processes and GL posting distribution between related companies. Intercompany AR cash receipts facilitates the centralization and recording of cash receipts in one GP company database while providing the ability to apply that cash receipt to existing sales documents in other GP company databases. Intercompany POP2SOP is ideal for related companies that want to maintain a centralized inventory system but need to buy and sell inventory items between GP databases. Let's dive in and discuss features of our Intercompany Postings module in more details. This module is a great fit for organizations that need to process transactions between multiple reporting entities. With Intercompany Postings, transactions can be recorded in one company's GL with automatic distribution to one or more destination companies, also allowing for your intercompany due-to-from accounts to always remain in balance. The application can be set up to leverage one of two methods. The trigger method eliminates the need for user intervention at the time of data entry by predefining GL account relationships that become triggers for automatically posting intercompany GL entries. The alternate method provides flexibility of choosing the destination company's GL account at the time of data entry. Both methods will be highlighted during our product demonstration today. Finally, but not least, Intercompany Postings includes powerful drill back capabilities, providing full visibility into all intercompany transactions, making this feature a key differentiator from the standard Dynamics GP intercompany functionality. Let's demonstrate how this works in Dynamics GP. Today, I will be working with two Dynamics GP companies. Company A will be our source company, where transactions will originate from, and Company B will be our destination company, where intercompany transactions will be automatically posted. I will first demonstrate our trigger method. Trigger method is based on the concept of predefining GL account relationships between related entities. This relationship definition is defined in our intercompany account setup screen. As we can see, I have set up a trigger on my rent expense account in Company A so that every time I post a transaction to account 618110, it will automatically trigger an intercompany transactions in Company B. As we can see, our source account will be reversed and redistributed to our due-to-due-from account for Company B, and the related expense will be posted in Company B in account 6181 against my due-to-from account in that Company B in relation to Company A. I will take the opportunity in this screen to highlight a couple additional features of our product. One of them being the ability to restrict the source document onto which these trigger relationships are created or generated. So if it happens that you only want to trigger an intercompany distribution on very specific types of transactions in GP, you have the ability to identify that here. So not necessarily all transactions in Dynamics GP have to trigger the intercompany relationship, only those that you specify. Now, some of you might be wondering, do I have to go through and set up every single account relationship? And depending on the size of your chart of account, this might seem like a bit of a daunting task. We do have a concept of trigger account templates, whereby one has the ability to predefine relationships between the two charts of account based on a masking mechanism. For instance, on this screen, I have set up a template whereby every time we look at an account in the 5,000 range with the five question mark, these accounts become trigger accounts with my do to, do from, and a relationship to the 5,000 account in company B and the related do to, do from account as well. We do have also a setup option that allows to process templates during posting, so that based on this masking, if you create a brand new GL account that falls in the range defined by the account masking, a trigger relationship will automatically be created for you first, and the intercompany posting will then take place. So during implementation, we discuss account templates at length and try to minimize the requirement of predefining account relationships and let the system automatically determine when intercompany postings needs to take place. Let's demonstrate an intercompany posting by processing a payables transaction entry, which will be triggered by our trigger method. We're going to be entering an invoice for Allenson Properties, which is a rent invoice. So I want to record a rent expense into both Company A and Company B, and I will be doing that all from this simple screen. So let's assume that we have a rent expense of $1,000 that I need to distribute. First, I'm going to specify that, yes, of course, within Company A, I'm going to keep part of that rent expense, let's say $800, but I want to distribute the other $200 against Company B. Upon posting of this entry, because 618110, as we saw earlier, has been defined as a trigger account, intercompany postings will automatically recognize that definition or that relationship and automatically go ahead and post all the appropriate intercompany transactions. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's post this transaction. We'll skip looking at these journals. Now I'm going to post the transactions that was just registered in payables into the GL entry. As most of you know, you have the ability to create a payables transaction and post right through the GL if you have your posting set up in such a way in Dynamics GP. For the purpose of demonstration today, I have purposely marked off the post through so that I could review with you some of the GL postings and see the intercompany process happening. So we're going to go ahead and post in the GL the payable entry that we just recorded. It will take a moment because it goes through the intercompany process as well. So here's our Nolan intercompany report, which we will take a look at, and the posting in the other company. So let's start by just having a quick peek at the original posting. So as you can see, similar to the distribution exercise that we did in the AP module, my GL is now updated with a rent expense of $800 for Company A and a $200 expense into Company B. 618110 being a trigger account as triggered an intercompany posting. And this report clearly indicates the journal entry, the original journal entry that created a journal entry 3471 in company B with a related control posting of 3510 in this company. So here's the posting, still in company A, taking that $200 rent expense to 618110 out of that account because it belongs to company B, therefore debiting the due to due from company B account, which will be the piece that will remain in balance with the other GL. Let's go in our company B and do an inquiry on this transaction. So in company B, we will see that a rent expense was recorded for $200, which is the journal entry that we just posted. Now, what I want to demonstrate here is the inquiry capabilities of our application as well. So when the postings are happening, full audit trail is kept and also available, readily available to see. So as we can see on this journal entry in company B, there is a clear reference to the original journal entry that triggered this posting. And we also have full drill back capabilities to the original payable transaction that created the journal entry in company A. So even within company B, I have full visibility of where this $200 rent expense came from. So here's the original posting back in company A that we just entered. Now we will go back into company A and discuss intercompany alternate account posting or alternate method. This one, in terms of defining GL account relationships, is a little simpler, only requiring the creation of a relationship between the due to, due from accounts between the companies. So as you can see on the screen right now, I have defined a relationship between 1291, which is my due to, due from account in company A, and my 1290 account in company B. This relationship now allows me to leverage the alternate method, which requires a little bit more at the data entry level. Reason being, I want to provide the flexibility to my data entry person of selecting the expense account that something needs to be distributed to at the time of entry. So let's assume in a scenario here, I received an invoice from this travel company and I need to record a travel expense of $250. Now, because these are more one-off type transactions or expenses, I don't have a predefined account relationship whenever I post travel expenses. At the time of distributing the invoice, I want to select that GL account. So this is what we're going to go ahead and do. Open the distribution account, and here I'm actually going to specify that I don't want this travel expense to belong to company A. I actually want it to belong to company B. So I'm going to specify that by indicating the due to, due from account that this expense need to be posted to trigger an intercompany posting. Once the due to, due from account is entered in the distribution screen, my little intercompany icon beside the account name field here becomes available, allowing for the person at the time of entry to select the expense account in the company B. So we're going to go ahead and select an expense account where we want to allocate this expense. Let's say 165.20 travel. I'm going to save this and post this transaction. And once again, the post through the GL has been turned off for demonstration purposes. So we're going to post this journal entry in here. And notice that the Nolan intercompany process is triggered. So here's the original journal entry that we just posted. So this payable transaction has been recorded against accounts payable as a credit and against our due to due from company B. The intercompany process was kicked off, creating a journal entry 3472 in company B to record that travel expense. If we move to company B and do a quick detail inquiry on that account, we will see the $250 that was automatically posted in company B with similar drill down capabilities that we looked at earlier. Full audit trail as to the original journal number 3511 that this journal entry was created from, and full drill back capabilities also to the original payable transaction entry. One last feature I'd like to highlight as part of this demonstration is the bank transfer capability. Intercompany postings also fully support bank transfers between checkbook IDs in one company into checkbook IDs in the other company. So for demonstration purposes here, we are going to do a transfer of money between my checkbook Uptown Trust in company A, and upon specifying my due to due from account again, intercompany posting will kick in and create the appropriate intercompany bank transfer. So let's transfer $1,000. We want to transfer this from checkbook Uptown Trust in company A into checkbook payroll in company B. Notice how distribution references can be specified and follow through for an audit trail from an audit trail standpoint. Now this transfer is going to move money from a checkbook ID in company A into checkbook ID company B. So I'm going to go ahead and post that, which will give us the bank transfer posting journal in A, confirming that we credited our cash operating account and move that money to a due to due from account from company B. So bank transfers are fully supported with our intercompany posting module. Before we end this presentation, I would like to take the opportunity to address some of the frequently asked questions we get about this product. Some of you will wonder if intercompany postings supports posting of intercompany transactions in an intra-company environment. And yes, if all of your reporting entities are set up in one Dynamics GP company database, intercompany postings can still be automated by leveraging the GL account segment representing each of these reporting entities. We get the next one a lot. Will voiding or reversing of intercompany transactions also be fully automated with the Nolan's product? And the answer to that is yes. By handling intercompany posting at the GL level, our application fully supports voiding and reversal of transactions in the source company with automatic posting of related intercompany entries in the destination companies. Also, is intercompany postings supported throughout all modules? And yes, it is supported with our trigger method. Because the trigger method is based on predefined GL account relationships and do not require manual intervention at the time of entry, intercompany postings that uses this method can be triggered from any Dynamics GP module. The alternate method does require user input and is therefore only available in the GL entry, the payables entry, and the receivables entry window. And as demonstrated earlier, intercompany postings can also handle intercompany bank transactions and bank transfers between GP databases. We do have many clients using this product, and one of our clients, FargoJet, has provided some insight on their experience with intercompany postings. Key takeaway from this quote is how intercompany postings has automated the recording and posting of their intercompany transactions, therefore eliminating the need for manual entries and hours of reconciliation at month end. This concludes our intercompany postings presentation. Understanding that every organization has unique requirements, we would be happy to discuss your specific needs and arrange for a more detailed product demonstration. Contact us today at ussales@nolanbusinesssolutions.com or by phone at 303-665-9343. Thank you for your attention and have a great day. This concludes our intercompany postings presentation. Understanding that every organization has unique requirements, we would be happy to discuss your specific needs and arrange for a more detailed product demonstration. Contact us today at ussales@nolanbusinesssolutions.com or by phone at 303-665-9343. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.